barkies. No barkies. Ah, crap. Hey, Ben, if you will send me, if you'll go to my website and email me, I've got some material that I will send you that'll give you a better understanding of it than I could explain to you. And you read it first, then you call me on the phone and we can talk about it. How's that sound? It's hard for me to go through it here on the video because I'll be stumbling all over it. You can call me anytime. My telephone number, text me or call me. Look, go to my website. My telephone number's there. Text me, call me anytime you have any questions. We'll sit and talk one evening or early morning, and I'll help you any way I can. I'm not that great of a teacher, I'll tell you that. I stumble over most of this stuff. All right, what am I doing? I got to sharpen these. But anyway, I'll show you. These don't cut very well. These are butter cuts. This is from one of my dog groomers. And the first thing I'm going to do is test it, see if it cuts, and it doesn't. See how it's real rough? And this is 1-ply toilet tissue, and it doesn't cut through the tip. So that tells me right there it's not going to cut hair. Damn dog is under my feet. So see it, watch it fold that hair. So that's got to be really irritating to her. So we got to fix them. I'm trying to get all this stuff done before it gets too hot. It's already 90 in my shop. And I got all the fans on. I got one other fan behind me I need to turn on because I am freaking sweating. Let me find my short screwdriver. All right, let me go get some alcohol. So I can see all kinds of damage along the ride line. See, I don't understand 26 Celsius, I assume. So what's that, about 70 Fahrenheit? Well, it's summer in Texas, and I shouldn't complain because I'm from here. I've been here my whole 60 years, but man, it sure is hot. This is the time of year I dread sharpening here in the shop. All right, 26.79. Yeah, that's pretty warm for the UK. The guy from Ireland was on a little earlier. He said it's pretty hot in Ireland too. I guess you guys say UK is do you consider Ireland the UK? I hate to be that stupid. I mean, but when people ask me where I'm from, man, it's crazy, Jim. I'm trying to get it done before it gets too hot in here, and then I'm gonna shut down until this evening. But I'm at 7,900 subscribers. I'm sorry, 9,700 subscribers, I believe is what I'm at. I'm trying to get to that 10,000. So I'm gonna run the camera as much as I can. Got some junk on this. So I'll get caught up here in a minute. If I get all 4 of these shears and 2 clipper blades done, I'll be caught up for the day. But I have other people dropping off this afternoon. I told them after 3 o'clock. I turned Spotify on. I was tired of it just hearing the fans this morning. So y'all may be hearing my music in the background. All right, ride line, we're really bad on these shears. And these are fairly good quality shears. These are Gibb Gators. Most of the dog groomers really like these. Sorry, I gotta move my camera here. I got wires all jacked up in my face. Billy, are you saying that, meaning the pivot bolt, you can't get them out? If I can't get the bolt out, I'll sharpen them without taking them apart if I can. Now these are pet grooming shears, so normally I can always get the bolt out of the pivot bolt out of it. But there's some sewing scissors, industrial scissors. If If they're going to be a problem, I'll try to sharpen them without removing the bolt. Yeah, I mean, if you can't take it apart, you can't take it apart, and you try to sharpen it the best you can. If you can't sharpen it, just tell the client. You don't want to do anything that's questionable. If the client brings them to you and you don't think you can sharpen them, don't sharpen them. So what's going on in Florida? Is it hot in Florida as it is in Texas? I know that's a stupid question. I'm sorry. All right, let me turn that music down. Oh, I thought you were in Florida. I don't know why I thought you were... I didn't know you were in Kentucky. Well, it's not hot in Kentucky. I didn't know. I thought you were in Florida. I don't know why I thought that. Kentucky, my favorite senator. And no, not McConnell. Oh, brutal, man. That is hot for Kentucky. All right, that looks pretty good. "71 people watching. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button and help my channel out. Well, it is very humid here in Southeast Texas. We've had rain just about every day for the last month. Everything's wet. It rained on me this morning walking. And there's nothing better than a wet German Shepherd. All right, I need to clean the top. You can see the rust. Everything is wet here and humid, so I need to clean the top of this. And that's the rust from my plates on the magnet. That's not too bad. One of my plates is rusted. I don't know which one. I have to look at it a little closer. "92 people. Come on, hit that thumbs up button for me. Well, that's no fun working on a car in this kind of heat. But it's summer. Summer starts tomorrow, right? Today's summer solstice. What's snow? I don't know what that is. I'm kidding. It snowed in Texas this year. I would recommend mineral oil. Don't use Crisco or vegetable oil, because that is just terrible. Get some food grade mineral oil from the drugstore. That's the best to keeping carbon steel knives lubricated, and it won't poison you, and it won't go rancid. Yep. It happens. It snowed. We had the biggest snow and the most snow I'd ever seen in my 60 years this past winter here in Southeast Texas. It stayed on the ground for 3 days. I've never seen that in my 60 years. It was crazy. We didn't lose power. We never lose power. And even if we did, I have a 13K generator. All right, I'm missing something. Yeah, nobody can drive in the ice and snow here in Texas either. They can't drive when it's dry. Idiots. Well, we're doing pet grooming shears for a dog groomer. She said I sharpened these about 2 years ago. I don't remember. I think it's just the people drive like crap all over now. All right, y'all going too fast for me here. Billy, I've got a Duramax tri-gas generator. Check those out. They've really come down in price. Mine's a 13K. It's more than I need to run our house. Of course, it won't run my 2 central air conditioning units. It'll run one of them at a time, but I wouldn't run them anyway. I would run I have a window units in several rooms, and so I lose power, I can at least keep one room, keep the wife cool anyway. Sorry, cheater, I lost you there. Let me go see what you said. Use a glue stick on your Tormek diamond wheel. I don't know what a glue stick is. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about... I don't think these will work. I don't think these will work. I think you're going to need... Doesn't Tormek make a cleaner for the diamond wheels? I don't think these rubber ones or these gum ones are going to work on a diamond wheel. I don't think. Actually, I want to put this one back on there. Huh. Go to sharpeningsupplies.com. Contact them and see what they say. If anybody would know, those guys would know. Because they handle all these different manufacturers, and they handle the diamond wheels for the different manufacturers, and I bet they would know. The other company you could call is Continental Diamond Tools. They're somewhere on the East Coast. Look up Continental Diamond Tools. They made the diamond wheel for my Twice as Sharp, and I bet those guys would know, and I bet they sell something like that. I can't believe Tormek doesn't offer something like that. I don't have the Tormek diamond wheel. The only diamond wheel I have is the one I bought from Continental Diamond Tools for my twice as sharp, and it came with a little cleaning stone, and I've basically used it all up, and I need to call them and order another one. But sharpeningsupplies.com and Continental Diamond Tools would be the two places I would call and ask them. But I don't think these rubber from Harbor Freight would work on that. These are for sandpaper. And all that is natural rubber is all it is. I want to see if I can get that right there. There we go, got it. All right, I got to turn that fan on behind me. I am sweating. Woo! Ha! Believe it or not, just knives. I like sharpening knives more than anything. To me, it's the easiest to sharpen. Nobody's ever going to complain about a knife. That's just my opinion. The least favorite is those stupid clipper blades. But if I don't do the clipper blades, I don't get the shears for the dog groomers. And dog groomers have become my biggest client in terms of total volume. Yeah, cutting board oil is mineral oil, and John Booz makes a sealer that is made of beeswax and mineral oil. Check out John Booz's website and buy their board conditioner, their board lubricant and board conditioner. Their board lubricant is just mineral oil, but the conditioner is it's got beeswax in it, and that's a great way to seal up the handles on wooden knives. Because you're putting a little wax coating on them. But most of these board conditioners are mineral oil, and so you buy the stuff that's actually mineral oil. It's a lot more expensive than just the mineral oil. Here's the mineral oil I bought at the grocery store. Lubricant laxative. It's food grade, so you're not going to poison anybody. There you go, food grade conditioner. I know there's lots of different manufacturers of it out there. I know John Booz is fairly expensive. It's not cheap, but it works good. Let me see what I've got a tube of it somewhere around here. So Yes, that's what it says on it. It's a laxative. You get it in the pharmaceutical department. It's mineral oil. There it is. Lubricant laxative for relief of occasional constipation. So here's the John Boo's block board cream, and it's beeswax. Natural unbleached beeswax and food grade mineral oil. This is the food grade mineral oil. There you go, see? You can buy it at any like restaurant supply. Ronco. Didn't you love Ron Popeil? Pocket Fisherman? I always wanted the Pocket Fisherman. Ronco. Love those commercials. All right, I think we got it. This one good. So I got all the parts soaking in alcohol. The rotisserie. Oh my God, that was so funny. That thing looked like it was be a nightmare to clean. I remember that. Excuse me. Flex seal, yep. Screen door in a boat. Oh man, that cut's good. So these weren't cutting at the tip, but now they are. Look at that. Wonderful. All right, so those are sharp. We got to go to the next one. I got to hurry up. Let's do the curved ones next. That's right, you do. You got to take care of your shears. Those aren't cutting too bad. Etta, these are dog grooming shears today, so that's not cutting bad. I mean, well, right there, it's folding the fur. I did a bunch of salon shears last night for people. Had a young lady that was off yesterday. I do a lot of salon shears. That's the only thing I do mobile is go to salons and barber shops. I don't go to dog grooming shops. I will go to a restaurant to sharpen knives. It's a certain amount of money. But the dog groomers have to bring everything to me. I will pick it up if it's within a certain geographical distance, meaning like less than 5 miles. Oh my goodness. Jim, you better go door to door and start asking for knives. 1,300, damn. Well, thank you for the kind words. When I started this, I never thought that dog groomers would be as much of my business as it is. And it has grown to the largest total dollar amount. Because when they bring me things, they bring a lot at one time. The problem is finding the replacement nut and bolt. I would tell them at that point just to replace them if that's that much work there, Billy. That's my opinion. Thanks, Etta. You've been on here before, haven't you? I don't know, I recognize your name. You've watched me live before, I believe. I hope you subscribe to my channel. It does help us out. I don't think these have ever been sharpened before. All right. Oh, I thought I recognized your name. Well, I appreciate you watching and I appreciate you subscribing. And if you need your shears sharpened, you can mail them to me. I get them mailed in from all around the United States. Single transaction? I did a 200 and something knives. No, I did 350 knives for a school district and made about $1,500. It took me about 2 days to do them all. That's the most in a single customer transaction. Had a school district culinary program, brought me a bunch of shears during Thanksgiving a couple years back. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And I cut them a deal on the knives too. SOCOM, if you want to know more about the business, you can look at my website and contact me through my website. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Yeah, it's a culinary. It was a culinary school, high school culinary program. Y'all hold on one second.
Graduation party tomorrow. Oh, sweet. Oh, here you go.
That's all your knives right here. All right, I'm back. All right, did I do this blade? I can't remember if I did it or not. So that was somebody picking up. It was one of my good clients. He's a local chiropractor. Our town is fairly small, about 110,000 people. So everybody knows, if you're in business, everybody knows the business, everybody's business, even with 110,000 people. I'm gonna leave that on there. So it looks pretty good. Now we got to work the inside ride lines. That's what's called a ride line right there. You can see that. And I've got a little device here, but I need to change out the abrasives on these. Y'all heard my dog. She doesn't like anybody coming into the shop. She gets pretty aggressive, especially with men. Well, with that, everybody knows everybody in a town of that size, don't they? Oh, I got it the wrong way. Hang on. I've had the same sharpening customers for years. I've got very loyal clients. Even though there's probably at least 3 other sharpeners within 10 miles of me, I've got a pretty good reputation, thank goodness. So what I do is I reuse my abrasives from the flat hone, because I only use about the first 1 inch of every one of these abrasives for sharpening the outside of the shear. And so the inside of this paper is still good. And this little device is made by a guy, Ray Pope, up in Indiana, makes this device for curved pet grooming shears specifically to work the inside ride lines. That's exactly right. You want to take care of people. I can do stone work, but it just takes so long. I just can't do it as a business. Every so often, somebody around here will start advertising, and I know what they're doing. They're trying to compete with me, and they'll say, we don't use belts to sharpen our knives. We do them by hand, stone. They don't stay in business a year when they figure out how hard it is to do 30 or 40 knives by hand. If you can start a business sharpening knives by hand, more power to you. I still feel something. I'm using 600 grit here, and I feel something right at the tip. And then I want to look at it. That looks pretty good. The ride line looks real good. Yeah, it's the disc. It's oh, geez. What kind of sound are you hearing? You getting some kind of weird sound? All right. Well, guys, I'm going to have to take a break here. We're going to call it quits right here.